One of Alberta's most surprising destinations, the Crowsnest Pass, located in the southwest corner of the province of Alberta, is a place that serves up a whole bunch of Western charm. Next time you are thinking of somewhere new, these folks might be able to help answer why you should think of hitting the pass.
Favorite activity in the Crowsnest Pass?
Skiing.
Oh, ski. Honestly, that's it. Ski here at Castle Mountain.
I don't know, ski.
Skiing in the Crowsnest Pass?
Probably shred the mountain.
Ski?
Oh, we like snowmobiling and skiing. This is awesome. It's the best snow ever.
Snowboard. Yeah. Actually, it's awesome conditions. Yeah. I'm from northern BC, and it's nice. Like, I never expect to see this much snow in southern Alberta, or this type of snow. It's really good. Yeah.
Known as cowboy country, Powder Matt works to rustle up some pow, while at the same time make some new friends in this winter playground that not so many of us know about.
Gal, how long have you been skiing here for?
All my life, probably the last 15, 16 years at least.
What keeps you here?
Snow, terrain, it's incredible. It's steep, it's deep, it's gnarly. We pump out some really strong riders. We start out, we have everything from our green chair in our beginner area down the base, move them up to Huckleberry, our intermediate area, and then get them comfortable. Start with the glades over an ambush, Ghost Rider. Get comfortable over there, we can bring them up to the main mountain, Mount Gravenstoffel. Take them up, take them out into the chutes eventually. We got Lone Star, one of the longest fall lines I've ever skied. Some of the steepest terrain way out in the north. We got Friendly Marie down at Blue Chair giving you hugs as you get on the lift. Between the snow, the terrain, the people, if you hang out here long enough, you never leave. I don't know, I haven't yet.
And tell us a little bit about the wind. Why the wind is your friend?
Basically, we could get a dump like we've been getting for this last week, and it'll drop 10, 15 centimeters a night, and then the wind will pick up, and you'll ski fresh lines all day the next day, exact same lines, never see your own tracks.
Henry, tell me a little bit about why you like Castle so much.
Oh, it's the steep and deep powder. And you know, it's cold weather, it gives you a nice light fluffy powder and tons of terrain.
Tell us a little about your secret favorite runs here at Castle.
On the north side, Powder Horns is lovely. It can get really nice steady grade. Classic is Drifter. Everyone will know that. When the conditions are right there, nothing can beat it. Even when it's light and fluffy powder, you still have all these ridges that sometimes surprise you.
Yeah, fabulous.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite activity? Obviously the caving or the skiing?
Oh geez, do I have to pick?
For Powder Matt, the steeps and deeps are great, but he wants to know what the vibe is like for the little cowpokes who might mosey on into Crowsnest Pass. Before Powder Matt heads back on the slopes, he needs to learn a little Western hospitality from a Castle local.
Hammer bump.
Okay. Whoa.
No, you gotta put your hand like this.
Oh, like that?
No.
No? I did it wrong?
Like this.
Okay.
Without your thumb out.
Thumb out. Oh, without thumb in like that?
And put your hand sideways.
Okay, like that. Oh!
Yeah.
I'll give it to you then. Which is your favorite run? You have a favorite run?
All the runs are my favorite.
You're good.
It's very family orientated. There's a lot of families that come here all the time, and the kids made lots of friends. Everybody kind of knows each other. You know, you don't get that at a big resort, so it's kind of a home-like feeling. There's lots of runs for them to go play on, and it's not too big, so they won't get lost, and all the runs kind of funnel down into the base area, so if somebody does get lost, they end up in the same place all the time anyway.
There are all kinds of ways to rustle up the POW around here. Powder Matt meets up with the Crowsnest Pass Snowmobile Club for a run with some high-powered horses.
These things are like dancing machines, and I'm with the wizard, redneck, sledneck of all. Joe Trotz here. Joe, what's the coolest thing you think you've done in your life?
I've done 3 of the Man Tractor episodes here. We've seen some great sunrises, sunsets, been on top of mountains and peaks and all over different places, you know. Well, I think we got our first snowmobile, and I don't really want to date myself that bad, but I think it was about 1972 or 1.
And it sounded like what? Bop, 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 bop,
bop, bop, bop, bop, bop, yeah. I've taken 2 avalanche courses, you know, since I've been snowmobiling, and I think it's a must for anybody out here. You know, it's just to read your snow, and we sled a lot different than we used to. You know, we were younger, and 1 foot, 2 feet of snow, you never went off the flats. So, now, we go in 5 to 6 feet of snow and up the hills. We've got, well over 400 kilometers of trails, or 600 kilometers of trail. We don't groom them all. We groom kind of the main ones and the main areas that get used to get into the basins and stuff.
We're just ripping out there in these sleds with the legend of the hills, Joe Trots, today. I found out a lot, but one thing I realized is all are not created equal.
Not all the discoveries in Crowsnest Pass have to be found on skis or a sled.
We like variety, so we don't cross-country ski every day, we don't snowshoe every day, but we mix it up a lot. We do a lot of mountain bike riding and hiking. This is the perfect place for that kind of a lifestyle. And everything is so close here. You can go out for an hour every day, or you can go out for 6 hours.
When it's time to tuck in for the night, Powder Matt decides to stay at home on the range and experiences some authentic Western hospitality.
We actually have 6 different units that guests can stay in, and they range from our homesteader cabin, which was the original homestead from the ranch, to newly built log cabins, to Cowtown, our little one-street frontier town that has 3 bunkhouses in it, commercial kitchen, and then kind of a meeting place in the center.
All of the cabins are situated along the creek, so they're all the Cowtown is together, but the other cabins have their own little bit of silence and quietness, so they're not side by side, so you actually get to get out, and in the evenings you can get out, you can listen to the coyotes howl, you can listen to the quiet of the country instead of the bustle of the city.
Yeah, a real wonderful escape. I had the hoot of the owl last night to put me to bed. So Jenny, I hear you're quite the photographer, and you have a calendar.
Yes, I do.
Ever had a man pose for your calendar?
Yes, a cowboy.
Could I be Mr. September, you think?
I'm sure you could.
Oh.
Sure. You got it. You win.
All of these adventures are sure to keep anyone hungry. Saddle up for some Canadian-inspired and Mexican-influenced good times and great food at the Blackbird Restaurant.
First question I have for you, Brock, why Mexican?
Number one, there's not a real authentic Mexican restaurant in the area. And number two, my partner is basically a black belt in culinary arts, and he happens to be authentically Mexican. He has been cooking since he was a child. His grandparents taught him how to do the real, authentic, slow cooking, pretty much everything that he does. So we did a fusion of authentic Mexican meets almost redneck style cuisine.
I started working in the kitchen since I was 18. My first job, it was in an Italian restaurant. So I have a lovely Italian background and French. And of course my Mexican flavors too, right? Well, I wanted to have to experience the Mexican flavors, but with traditional Canadian ingredients and local ingredients, so that's what we try to do. This is our pastor pork with grilled pineapple and onion and cilantro foam.
Not all of the Blackbird's entertainment options come in the form of food. There are also more than enough live music events that could keep you here the whole night long.
You're a great musician yourself, and any history on the music scene that played in this building as well, like the coolest act that you think has played here?
There's been a lot of acts that have played here. They began doing the music nights, I believe, about 6 years ago, and slowly, developed this place into that hole in the wall on the highway that would nab bands on their way from BC into Alberta. I mean, we packed this place to the rafters and definitely almost knocked the stained glass windows out. Well, a church is a place for gathering, and so is a restaurant, right?
And a gathering place it is, Crowsnest Pass. Gather here.
How long have you been skiing for?
I don't know again today.
You don't know again today? Okay. Well, let's go out and go skiing.
Aha!
Ah, yes. Oh, no. You know what would be great? Is if we could go for a tour sometime. What do you think?
Good.
Will you take me skiing? It's just been amazing. But I have realized that all of these machines are not created equal. Har, 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 har.